Now that you know how to draw basic lines, arcs, and circles, we're going to learn how to modify these objects. So first you need to recognize there are different ways to select objects in AutoCAD. So one way is using a crosshair window. There are two different types, and I will demonstrate them both for you. The first one is a partial crosshair window where you select the object by clicking to the right of it and dragging your mouse to the left. And you can see you will get a rectangle with a hidden line. You can drag this box in any direction and it will select any object that is within, touching, or partially within this rectangle that you select. So now that I let go of my mouse, you will see that it selected these three lines because they were partially within that window that I made. Now to deselect, I'm simply just going to hit escape and it will deselect all those items. The second way to select is if I took my crosshair and my mouse and I clicked to the left of the objects and I drag it over to the right. Now I get a rectangle with a solid line. Again, I can pull this rectangle in any direction and as far as I would like. But the difference is with this window, it will only select objects that are completely within this box. So I'm going to let go, and you will see that it only selected this one line because that was the only object that was completely within that rectangle that I created. So one more time, from the right to the left, you will get the partial crosshair window, and it will select any object partially or touching that box. Hit escape, and if I go from the left to the right, you will get a full crosshair selection box. Now you can also select objects by clicking on them individually, like this. Now if you accidentally clicked one too many lines and you don't want to reselect each object, you can deselect individual objects by simply hitting the Shift button on your keyboard, hold it down, and then use your mouse to click on the item you would like to deselect. Now you can see the remaining items stayed highlighted while the one item I wanted to deselect was deselected by using the Shift button. This is effective so that you do not have to re-click on the objects that you already picked on. To deselect all objects at once, again just hit escape and it will deselect all your objects.